How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Road to Max with Fat Snorlax. Yeah, I didn't actually plan that. Anyway, so what's been going on lately is my family's been in town for the last 3 days. As I said in the '07 video, I don't know if you watched the '07 video, but that's the reason why there hasn't been any uploads in like the last few days, because I spent time with the family. But now we're getting right back into it and celebrating with the brand new Fat Snorlax episode. Woo! So. As you can see, I have been making some good progress towards max. I only have 546,000 left for rune crafting, and divination is right around the same amount. So those are both going to be 98 pretty soon here. Invention, I haven't gotten a lot more XP since last time, but I have charged up a lot of my gear, so I'll be siphoning off that very soon and getting quite a bit of EXP. But also something cool with this episode that I want to show you is that I am actually going toward 120 cooking as well as the max cape, so I'm going to be working on those side by side. So this is now a duo series. Anyway, so right now cooking is at 54.78 million. That is a lot more than it was in my last video. And I'm going to be working towards this. Right now, cooking is a mad profit. I don't know if you know this, but hey, hidden money-making method right here, guys. So the raw rocktails buy for about 3,400, but the cooked sell for nearly 3,750. If you count in your modified sous chef's toque, and then, or talk or whatever it's called, but whatever, toke sounds better. And then the portable ranges, you save about 10%. Well, you don't really save, but you dupe, I guess you can call it, duplicates 10% of your fish that you cook. What that means is that about 10% of the price you're going to get. So if you take 10% of 3,750, you get 375. Also, so doing the math there, 375 each fish is what you get from having the dupes. Now keep in mind you do have to have the modified chef's token. You have to be using a portable range. But using that, you get 375 gold per fish on average. And then also by selling them in the GE, you make another 350. So you make 700 GP each fish you cook. That is some amazing money, honestly, just because of the fact that you're also getting extremely fast experience, as you see right here. That's kind of the reason why I planned. I'm going to go ahead and knock out 120 cooking now. I've been wanting it for a while, and I'm already halfway there. So I decided to do this now. As you can see right here, by using a few bonuses, I'm getting 319 each, and it goes pretty quickly. You will get, without bonuses, you're going to get close to 400k EXP per hour, and that's just doing standard. That's not 3-tick cooking. If anyone's interested in 3-tick cooking, you can get, with boosts, you can get over 700,000 per hour, and it doesn't cost you any extra money, you just have to pay attention. If you're interested in that method, be sure to look in my channel and you will find the 3-tick cooking method. Otherwise, you can just AFK it like I do, because I just don't feel like putting that much effort forth and all the way to 120. If I was going just to 99, sure, I'd 3-tick cook the entire time, but by doing it for entire way to 120, I would probably have arthritis by the time I got done. So I have been buying quite a bit of the rocktails and just working on that. So 700, that you can cook, let's see, about 400k. So you are making nearly 1 million GP per hour profit by cooking. I know that might not seem like a huge amount, but when it comes to cooking profit, that is a lot because most of the time you lose money while cooking or you break even. And for you to make 1 million per hour, awesome. That's like 10 million GP per day if you're doing 10 hours of cooking, which is easy to do since you just AFK the entire time. You can walk around your house, do whatever you want to, talk to your friends. You don't have to actually pay attention to the game. Anyway, so another thing about what I've been working towards. Obviously working toward max and whatnot, but right now there's a promo going on where you are able to get the rare tokens. So through the promo and the rare tokens, I did buy the golden cane and the Squirks the parrot, and I have 67 rare item tokens left. I did not go buy spins. I actually just had these left over in the bank. I had a little over 4,000 rare item tokens, and now I do not because I bought the Squirks parrot and the golden cane. They said that a lot of the items are going to be going away. So Squirks the parrot, I believe, is one of those that will be going away. And then the golden cane is not going away right now, but I just have always wanted it, and I was going to snag it while it was on sale. And I have no idea why I have a wooden knot in my bank. I'm not really sure where that came from. But the swag cane is pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, there's another thing called the swag cane, but whatever. This is my swag cane. So I decided to go ahead and buy that while I could. Also, as you can see with what I'm wearing here, the dragon plate body, the replica dragon plate body stuff, and the replica DFS, the Dragon Fire Shield, are all about to be changed in the Solomon store. So I'd highly recommend you take advantage of these right now before they change the Solomon store. What's going to happen is, right now you can buy these with rune coins, and they're pretty cheap. It's roughly $5 for the Dragon Plate set and roughly $5 for the DFS. I actually bought this DFS a long time ago. It was like one of the first things I bought when I started this account, just because I've always loved the DFS old school. It looks so good. But if you buy the Dragon, oh, it also comes with the replica Dragon chain body, which is pretty cool. But anyway, if you buy the replica Dragon Plate body now, then that means you won't have to buy it with loyalty points later. It's going to cost 60,000 loyalty points later. And no, I'm not really advertising for the Solomon store for you to go spend money, but in terms of like saving a little bit of time, 60,000 loyalty points is a lot of loyalty points you could be spending on Aura. So if you do plan on getting this Dragon Plate or the DFS, or also the replica Infinity, which by the way is also part of this stuff that's going to be changing. If you just check the Runescape front page, then I'm sure you'll see it. But anyway, I bought the Infinity robes and the Dragon Plate body for about $10 is all it costs for those two. You can also just buy them with in-game bonds, but I was just like, yeah, screw it, I'll just throw $10. It's just $10. And then there's quite a bit of things in there. It's mostly the replica stuff. I think the replica Bandos and all this stuff was part of it. I actually bought these with loyalty points. I'm not sure if I regret that yet, but these are pretty cool. But anyway, a lot of the stuff is being changed so that you have to spend loyalty points on them, which just makes them honestly way harder to get because you have to save up loyalty points. You can't just buy them with rune coins. So I would definitely buy some bonds and get those things while you still can. And then the rare item coin thing is going on right now in the treasure hunter. So if you have any extra keys, just go throw them at it. I don't really, they're not really that common, so I don't really know if you really want to buy keys for them or not. I guess it depends on how important they are to you. I decided not to buy keys for them just because of the fact that you have to buy quite a few keys to really get as many rare coins as you need for some of the items. That just seems like a ridiculous hassle to me. It seems like a lot of real money being spent. I guess if you have a lot of money on the game, then you can go ahead and buy bonds. I also decided that I didn't feel like spending a few 100 million gold on buying the sunglasses or whatever. Although I will be looking for those serpentine rapiers if I happen to get them in the GE, or sorry, in the treasure hunter. Also in the treasure hunter, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but look in the treasure hunter. Let's look real quick. Oh, you know what? I've actually got 5 keys. Let's go ahead and like do those while I'm here. While you guys are with me. So I'll go ahead and dump these in. Which, by the way, I have to say, this Dragon Plate body looks freaking sweet with all this stuff. I mean, I don't know. This is like one of my new favorite outfits. Looks badass. But look in the treasure hunter here. Yeah, I froze a bunch of things. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'll just go through here real quick. So typically what I'll do, and you can use the same strategy if you like to, is I'll just freeze the common rewards. It's not really a good idea. In my opinion, it's not really a good idea to freeze the rewards above common because the chances of you getting a reward above common are much less, and so this kind of like increases your odds the most of getting like a decent reward. So what I'll do is I'll cover up everything that's not a star, and then if it's only stars, I'll do that. But anyway, here we go. So let's go ahead and drop one in there. Oh, well, I should have covered that up. Oh, I got the Spirit Emeralds, of course. Alright, what we got next? And actually, I'll be able to show you guys what I was wanting to show you when I came in here, too. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cover that up. I don't want summon experience. It's way too fast. It's a complete waste to use those. That's also way too fast. Definitely don't want to win a thieving lamp. I hate winning the stuff that's just like, wow, like a strength star or something. Jeez, like, yeah. It's one of the worst rewards I can personally think of. So, here we go. Another one. Prismatic, yay, I guess. Let's see. Oh, there's nimble gloves. Okay, that's actually what I want to show you. So, I was, the reason why, okay, all I've got right now for these nimble and the fletching outfits, the only thing I've got right now for myself is the hat of the fletching, just because I did not have enough time. I didn't do enough fletching in order to get all the stuff, but I kind of figured this was going to happen, where they put them in the treasure hunter as a rare. So you can definitely get these now. I kind of feel sorry for the people that spend like $100 in keys in order to get these things, because I kind of knew this was going to happen, and I'm sure they will be added into the Vic Trader and also the Thaler shops too. So I definitely would not go crazy trying to get these because they will just be easier and easier to get. You know, because they are just a skill suit. A lot of people were treating them like they were more than just a skill suit, but they're just a skill suit. That's all it is. Yeah, I understand those are good, but I don't really feel like it's necessary to blow your entire wall getting them. So anyway, let's go do one more. Boom, prismatic. All right, that's all I'm going to do for right now. I'll probably jump in there and do the other ones later. Let's see what we can put these prismatics into. So I'm actually going to put these into Slayer. The reason why I put them into Slayer is because a lot of my time on the game is spent doing AFK, and then when I am paying attention, I'm probably going to be starting to do the new God Wars 2 dungeon bosses. So I'm going to put these into Slayer because I just don't spend a lot of time doing Slayer personally. I know there's definitely better rewards to put into, and typically I was putting them into rune crafting and divination, but I now have enough to get those both 99, so now I'm just putting them into Slayer because that's what I want personally. Also, I am thinking about doing a new series as far as doing the God Wars 2 dungeon bosses. I would probably do like 100 kills, and then just like see what loots I get from 100 kills, and do like a loot video for those. If that's a good idea to you guys, if you guys would like to see that content, then let me know. Also, the farming guide is undergoing a change. I decided to not release it in small little bitty spurts. I'm actually going to do. I've had quite a few people do requests on the farming guide, so what I'm actually going to be doing now is going to be putting that into a probably like a 2-part gigantic video instead of like multi parts where you have to like wait a bunch of weeks and everything. So I'm going to do like two big things, which will give you a boatload of tips. It's also going to give you a complete farm run, including trees and everything else. So you can see like what a good idea for doing farm runs is. I know a lot of people are. I constantly get questions like, how should I do a farm run? And I can't really sit there and type that all out. So I decided I'm going to put that in a video for you guys. So based on popular requests, the farming guide is changing, but that should be coming out here in the next few days. Because despite the fact I have to kind of just delete all the stuff I've already done for it, which is totally fine. I go by what you guys want. So I'm okay with just deleting all that work, and then I'm going to make the big probably a 2-part giant farm guide. Also, the fishing guide is definitely still coming, and it's going to come after that. The fishing guide will contain invention and everything else. It's going to have skill champas and everything too, so you can see the EXP rates for those in case anybody planning on doing skill champas. But yeah, anything else you guys are looking for, just feel free to do requests. The dungeoneering stuff is nearly all created. I just have to go through and edit and voiceover, and that's going to be popping out too. So, all right, guys. Also, so I just want to put in this video, we are at 2,500 subscribers. Thank you so much. Not possible without you guys. It really, literally is not. And I thank you all for that. I thank all my subscribers. Also, Patreon, the money-making videos and the everything is completely sold out. I'm happy to say that. So that was obviously a very popular option, despite a lot of the negative reactions on YouTube. There was definitely a much more overwhelming number of positive reactions to that, and everybody who's in it seems to be having a great time. And then that will actually be starting here in 2 days. So if you you're interested in the Patreon pass, I'm sorry, but right now we are completely sold out. But you can still get a Flip Mastery pass if you'd like to, and the Patreon link will be in the description below. Remember that there will be no passes, even the Flip Money passes. None of them will be available after April 1st, and then they will come back available at the end of April, depending on availability. If they're completely sold out, then they're completely sold out. I can't open any more spots because the entire point of it is to reduce the audience to a much smaller amount of people. So out of respect for the people who already have passes, I'm not going to be increasing the number of spots. Okay, guys, well, that's really it. I just want to say a huge thank you for making it possible to get 2,500 subscribers. As a 2,500 subscriber special, I would like to ask for some requests for some video content. So we've got the farming guide coming and the fishing guide coming. We've got the Road to Max Cash on Munchlax. We've got the Road to Max Cape on Snorlax, and then we've also now got the Road to 120 Cooking on Snorlax as well. So if you could give me any requests of things you want, they can be a skill guide, they can be a Road to, they can be whatever you guys like to. Just let me know, and I will try to get that out there for you. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.